Hello everyone. If you came to this video, then some part of you feels as though that you don't know what to do in the situation that you are in now. So let's ask the beautiful, wise Goddess Nyx what we should do in this situation. Now, this situation can make you feel vulnerable, hopeless, sad, depressed all the time to the point where you don't know what to do, or you just want to give up. Or the situation could make you feel as though maybe you want to cause suicide to yourself. But I want to remind you that the situation will only get better. Now, I remember a situation that I had before where, now, mind you, I'm still in college. And mind you, I'm still in the Army National Guard, and I had a month-long Army duty training in California for a whole entire month, and my school wouldn't stop. So I was really depressed. I thought I was gonna have to drop out or whatnot, just because it's not like a average university. It's some type of program college, right? So I really had to keep pacing myself. I had to step up to the point where I had to dish out more projects, do more studying, do more work, just be on top of myself for when I get back. And I thought I was going to fail and I was going to get my degree. And I was completely destroyed, but I pushed forward. I did what I was supposed to do and more, because I determined myself as worth it. So I did more. Now, let's ask Goddess Nyx for her guidance, shall we? We got the complicated card. What this picture represents is you looking into the mirror and seeing the source of all your complications, the source of why you're going through this event. And it's easy for us to blame everyone else. It's easy for us to blame everything else, every other event that's happening in our lives, because we don't want to go outside our comfort zone. When in reality, we're looking at ourselves in the mirror, and it's you that is complicating everything. So in order to change that, you have to embrace yourself, embrace the reasons why you're making everything complicated, and learn from it to better yourself so things will no longer be complicated. And when we do that, of course, it's going to be painful, it's going to be hard, and we might cry. But we need to keep looking at ourselves and keep changing ourselves for the better, to better reach our higher selves. Now, let's do reading, shall we? Now, next is asking you some questions that you really need to think on. You know, that's something that she's known for, asking questions. And the questions that you give her really sets the scene for everything that you need to do. It creates a guide, a path for you when she asks you these questions. Are you of the belief that it would be a wonderful thing in life if life was so simple and if you could understand everything without a doubt? Of course. You would say yes. I would say yes. She's saying, my darling, that would be so fantastic if everything was so straightforward. So when we draw this card, it is to remind that there are times where there are so many things to think about. It may be very difficult to comprehend them all the time at the same time. This is especially true in situations where there are a lot of things going on at once. This is particularly important to keep in mind at times when you are looking for a solution more than ever. The circumstances are now murky, and the only thing that will make it easier for you to put the many pieces of the jigsaw puzzle together is a passing of a further time. Always keep in mind that the things that are simplest for you to perform may be the most dull, while the experiences that the most challenging may be the ones that are the richest, that will have the most richest reward and the most mature. It will be most mature for you to go through, and it will make you mature as well. Do not even bother wasting your time by attempting to understand what is taking on the situation. There's a lot of things that the situation is taking from you. Simply have an open mind and you will find your way through the tangled web of your own life. Now, it's easy to go through life thinking that people need to change for us, but it's you that needs to change. And you're going through life thinking the world needs to change. No, the world is who it is. And no matter who you are, you're going to find the world will remain constant. But it's you that needs to change. And if you change, then you have a better ability to help change the world for what it really needs to be. So stop being stuck in that complication that you're making for yourself. Now, it's understandable that life is hard and it could be boring, and what attracts us the most is incitement. And incitement can come in forms of things that we should not introduce in our life. So we have a habit of pushing forward with those things, and that is what is creating your complication. So ask yourself questions that will bring you out of these complications. Ask yourself questions so you get to know yourself more. And knowing yourself more is a truly wonderful, gifted thing. And it will help you to resolve a lot of your situations, if not all. And it will give you power to pursue greater things in the future. If this reading spoke to you, then make sure you like and subscribe for many videos that will come in the future. And if you like your own reading with more details and more options of the types of readings, then check out my Patreon, which should be in the description in the video. So, thank you, and I will see you next time.